My name is Ricardo Duro, and I want to show you a quick example of the advantages of project management driven by data, following the text I published a couple of weeks ago. Um, as you may know, any project starts with a project plan, where we define what we want to achieve with the project. However, it is important to explain that at this moment we don't have access to detailed information, and we have to define our project plan based on estimations. As soon as we start the project, we start facing change requests. Even if the project plan is robust and the information is reliable, changes are inevitable, and we have to learn how to deal with these changes as quick as possible. Also important to understand that any change will always have impact in one of the three key constraints of a project, which is a time, cost, and scope. One or more than one, of course. Also interesting to understand that these constraints are owned by different teams, and very often each team has his own tools and his own processes, which are not necessarily aligned, which means that I can compare the output of the project team with the output of the business, perhaps. Or maybe the output of the project team will take a week and the output of the finance team will take 3 weeks. And these end up generating a process that is slow, expensive, and the output is unreliable. So, what can we do about it? I prepared a small example in Microsoft Project. Basically, this is a project plan where we have all the tasks here, and I added some resources and investments here as well. Um, I'll try to demonstrate with an example, and as soon as we insert information, establish the relations between different data, we can generate the automatic report. But what I want to show you here is the advantage of using this kind of approach when you have to deal with changes. Then imagine this tool, instead having a lead time of 2 weeks, will have now 4 weeks. As you can see here, this is my target date and this is my calculated date, and my target date is 5 August and my estimated date is 16 September. I'm out of target and I have to compensate this delay somehow. Then what I'm going to do here, let's try to optimize my design review and do it instead 3 weeks in 1 week. Then what will happen automatically is Microsoft Project will show you it will flag the resources. And if you go to resource graph, we will understand why. Okay, there you go. Basically, because in April and May 2019, this particular resource is over allocated by 105%. That means that if we want to reduce 2 weeks in design, we need an extra resource to cover this amount of work. Because basically, what we did is reduce the lead time. Then instead of doing 40 hours work split in 3 weeks, we have to do 40 hours work in 1 week, and this generates resource constraints. Then, if you go back to Gantt chart, and this is now updated. And other thing that project will do for you is it will update all the reports automatically. My cash flow report is going to be updated. My resource cost overview is going to be updated. Everything is going to be updated. And if we want to compare, sorry, not this one. If you want to compare the plan versus reality, we can also verify that. Then basically what I wanted to show is that within a couple of seconds we were able to update the project plan with the change requested. We verified the impact of that change request in terms of time and resources, and we tried one possible mitigation strategy. We identify the issues, and now if we want to make this strategy feasible, we have to find additional resource and assign this additional resource to this design review. Um, Basically, this is what I wanted to show you today. I hope you liked the video. And if you have any comment or question, just feel free to address it. Okay. Um, Thank you very much. Bye bye.